In a quiet village in Japan, there lived a young monk named Akio. Eager to understand the deeper truths of life, Akio sought out the wisest and most revered monk in the region, Master Ryokan. One sunny morning, Akio made his way up the mountain path to the monastery where Master Ryokan resided. Upon arrival, Akio found Master Ryokan sitting peacefully in the garden, surrounded by the serene beauty of nature. Akio bowed deeply and asked, "Master, I seek enlightenment. Please teach me the ways of wisdom." Master Ryokan looked at Akio with kind eyes and said, "To find wisdom, you must first understand the sound of one hand clapping." Confused, Akio pondered this riddle. He clapped his hands together, producing a familiar sound. Then, he tried clapping with just one hand, only to produce silence. Frustrated, he asked, "Master, how can I hear the sound of one hand clapping?" Master Ryokan smiled gently and replied, "Go to the forest and listen. When you understand, return to me." Determined to find the answer, Akio ventured into the forest. He sat by a babbling brook, listened to the rustling leaves, and watched the animals move silently through the trees. He spent days in the forest, immersing himself in the sounds and silences of nature. But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't make sense of the riddle. One day, as Akio was meditating, he noticed the subtle sounds of his own breath and heartbeat. In that moment of deep introspection, he realized that the sound of one hand clapping was not a physical sound but a metaphor for inner silence and self-awareness. Filled with newfound understanding, Akio returned to the monastery. He found Master Ryokan in the garden once more and bowed deeply. "Master, I believe I understand now. The sound of one hand clapping is the silence within, the awareness of oneself." Master Ryokan nodded, pleased with Akio's insight. "You have found the true meaning, Akio. Wisdom is not always found in the noise and chaos of the world, but in the quiet moments of reflection and self-awareness. In the silence, we hear the whispers of our true selves." From that day forward, Akio practiced the art of mindful listening and self-reflection. He learned to find peace and clarity within himself, even amidst the noise of daily life. He understood that wisdom often comes in moments of silence, where we can truly hear our inner voice. As Akio grew older, he became a revered teacher himself, sharing the lesson of the sound of one hand clapping with his own students. He taught them to seek wisdom not just in the words of others, but in the quiet understanding of their own hearts. Reflection. The story of Akio and the sound of one hand clapping reminds us of the importance of inner silence and self-awareness. In our fast-paced, noisy world, it's easy to overlook the profound wisdom that can be found in quiet moments of reflection. By taking the time to listen to ourselves, we can discover deeper truths and find a sense of peace that transcends the chaos around us. This story encourages us to embrace silence as a source of strength and clarity, reminding us that sometimes the most profound answers lie within.